I realized that I never recorded a proper video sharing about my feelings in general. I shared a lot about my ideas and things that I like to study, to learn, but not to discuss what I may have shared through text, through audios that I recorded, but coming here and actually facing it literally right there is not. Oh, my nose is scratchy, it's itchy. It's the first time, and it's not easy. It's not just you or other people when it comes to talking about it, because there's this blockage. We start talking and then something just interrupts, and to avoid that, I try to keep talking about and just going. Don't let that stop you. When I write, if I find a blank white page, I just write whatever as a first sentence, like just a short, the context of what I want to write, something like that, but I keep writing anyway. And if I had to go back and just formulate everything again to change the template, it's okay. But just keep going. So I will try. I have many things that I want to say, thoughts that are not really connected, and I wanted to portray. Um, I don't know where to start. I have no idea. I don't have like a script. I'll just say that I'm the kind of person that I am very positive, in a sense that I realize I am funny, I am kind, but I, throughout my experiences, throughout my life, I kind of lowered my expectations, and I really don't wait for other people to act on something. I really don't expect from them. And I learned this, that I shouldn't wait. I never really, my first thought always is no one, like the person won't act on it, nothing will happen, nothing will come out of it. Because even if it feels like every time in my life that things looked like they were about to turn into something meaningful, they just took a twist that like nothing came out from it. So I'm kind of got used to this, and I don't know, I'm getting emotional already, but I don't know, just keep going, just keep going no matter what. So yes, this is very important to me because um, I don't know what else. Uh, but this is what happens frequently. Oh, okay. So this leads to an important point, because since I lowered so much my expectations, and I believe no one will ever try to exceed that, to overcome or to do something to me that, oh my god, I didn't kind of expect this to actually turn into something. I learned not to, I can't really react to things, let's say, like that. So instead of feeling anxious, instead of feeling, my heart beating so fast or my thoughts racing, is just the opposite. I just block them all out because I rather not believe that is happening. So instead of, let's say, I tell someone I like you or something like that, and if the person says like that she likes me back, I won't be like, oh my god, I'm so happy, I'm so, my heart beating fast. I will be like, I don't even think about this. I spend the whole day thinking about whatever, like the job I have to do and the things I need to work, and uh I don't spare a single thought. And I kind of just, some moments right there when I think about it and I let my emotions speak, I kind of less about it and just sometimes get teary eyed. But I don't really allow myself to feel that much because I really don't. I mean, it's such a self defense mechanism. So my mind just goes blank and I forget about the rest of the stuff. So, for example, when I went to the concert, I was fine. I was doing everyone else. There were people crying and they were emotional, and I was doing just fine. And I really just enjoying the moment. And during the concert, I knew the songs and I knew the lyrics. But when the songs started playing, I was like, do I know this song? Do I ever hear this song? Like, I never listened to it in my whole life. Like, not that I forgot, I knew that I knew the song. It's just that my mind goes just poof and just erases everything. And this is pretty much how I deal with a big, like a load of emotions. And by on one side, it's good because I can leave the moment there without being that much affected, because I'm not like, oh my god, I don't faint, I can handle it. But it's not really good because it's still, I'm not allowing myself to for this to come out, and it also blocks a lot from my real self because I'm not saying an emotional person that tries at everything, but I like to be careful with people. I like to be gentle, be lovely. So this is my real nature, and this really um, takes a big toss because I won't let myself just naturally feel these emotions. There are more things that I want to say. I will make a point to say them throughout this video because I know I will feel more satisfied after that, even if it takes a bit longer. But at least I already I already shared about 2 points. The first one is that I lowered my expectations so much that I think my life will be the same shit forever. And the other is that this really keeps me from reacting as much as I'd like. So, yes, at least we got 2 points already. We're making progress. When okay, but I don't want to talk about feelings general in a general perspective. I really want to address specifically about oh, you see, I know how it feels, but I've been thinking lately, if I do feel something, if I did something, and if it's real, why would I deny? There's no sense and there's no point in denying, right? Because if it's true, it's just true. So what I want to say is that yes, I did record the audios and I did mean it. And I don't feel ashamed to to share about it and to recognize, to acknowledge it, because it's how I truly feel. So there's no point in denying, and it's not something bad because it's about a person that I truly admire, that means so much to me. And but what I was thinking, I don't know. I forgot what is I don't know what I was thinking anymore. Um, but another point, at least, not the third point. I really mean the things I say I do, and if it's real, then why should I deny it, right? Because if it's real, well, what can I do? This is just true. And the thing is that I thought I, you know, usually when you share this kind of thing, I think it's normal to feel insecure, or that you won't be able to show up to the person afterwards. And how will you just show up? With what face will you talk to the person? But I just felt more secure, like safe, as I said. But I, it's not, because since it's on my, let's say, mental plane right here, I will try to portray. It's something when there is someone that I will do a comparison. There are people that in real life, in person, that you already saw, you already felt how it's like to shake their hand, to hug them, something like that. You know how you can imagine them in 3D, let's say like this. And when it's something more fiction, when it's something that you only saw pictures and videos, you can fantasize about it, but you don't have that sense of proximity, of being close, because you never had the third dimension experience, to the touch, the sensation. So it's hard to grab what it would feel like. And after what I recorded and what I posted, I just felt that what to me it was sort of a fantasy, felt kinda more close to me, because now it feels just, it's not that I met you in three dimensions, but it's just the feeling that feels close to something that could possibly happen. And this is a big change, because if you only had an image, an audio, a voice that you think about, it's more like you don't have the sensation, but you kind of start putting yourself there in that situation where you are with that person, and it triggers other feelings. It's like as if you could reach out to the person. And this is what I realized that changed the most, because what I realized. And let's keep going. At least now 4 points right now. Scored. Okay, so scored another one. What? Okay, important topic that I want to talk is that after I recorded this and that I sent, of course, I do keep up with your updates, and of course, I do miss you when you don't show up. I just, I kind of, other times when I was insecure or wasn't sure of myself, also, I would get so conflicted and so many emotions twisted. Um, because when you are insecure and you wait on someone to be seen, to be, anyway. So before, it made me feel like that when I didn't feel like a proper answer, but I I clicked and I was like, okay, it's, well, it's good that he's doing fine, but I just, um, you know, we when we put intention to something, we the other person will feel when we really, uh, when we do something and we imagine this will be to that person and you put that intention, the other person must probably will feel. And I clicked and I kind of feel something, but I was like, no, just I did I didn't really know, but uh then ah see, everyone has this, everyone deals with this, but um I can do that. I can definitely do that. um Another thing that that I have to confess, I think no one would do that, no one would go that far to just please me or treat me well. But then I am the kind to. I recorded a lot of videos, and pretty much what I had, the stuff that you saw, are things that I bought only to record the videos, okay? Now, they're said. They're just said it, okay? Yeah. So I was kinda, yeah, I at first I didn't really notice your t-shirt. But then afterwards, I think I was on Twitter and I saw something, and I kinda, as I told you, I have some reaction, but I have no reaction at the same time. I'm just like, and then I don't think too much about it, and then I start to think no one would do that. No one would even go that far to even buy something just to take a picture. And then I remember that I bought so much things just to record videos. So can you see how it's just to, I don't know, but oh, even there's like, when there's a noise in your ear, but so that's what happened. I saw it. I kind of realized. I felt like there's, but then I just got to do my job as I go back to my work and wait and think about stuff, and then sometimes I just kind of laugh awkwardly by myself, and then I just, when I arrived at home, I was still like, and then felt like crying. I was like, and then I stopped crying. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. I thought, um, uh, it would be more emotional, but probably I'm also blocking that I don't want to see, because before turning, I was shedding some tears. So, um, but what? Okay, I want to say that to end up this video, I want to say that it did make me happy. I recognize that, and um, it's weird. First the noise in my ear, and now you know the lump in your throat. So like, there's something that wants to come out. But I felt very happy because I it's clear that you showed your intention, and I thought that one thing that I wanted to talk about too that I just remembered is that for example, when I write something, I can fantasize about your how you will receive that, but it's just me by myself. But when you react, it makes way more fun because most of the times I won't be able to guess what you would do, and it turns things way more interesting because it changes the whole course of the situation. Because if I'm by myself and then you come and kind of, there are many possible answers for you, and when you pick one, you just changed what would happen from now on. So this is interesting to see, and I thought it was uh, I felt happy, and I don't know, I thought that if you reacted, it would be like, I don't know, maybe posting a song that is more on the sensual side or something more on the physical side, but it kind of surprised me in such a good manner what you chose to portray, because it shows that imagine just imagine if you told someone, if you really open up about what you feel on the physical realm, instead of the other person just kind of wanting to get with you, she instead of you paid attention to the other person on a gesture like that. So I felt that it was very very elegant, I will say like that, that you showed your intentions and you made your way to do that, to show with some clarity to what you wanted. You responded like quite a short time after that I uploaded, and you, instead of just paying too much attention into the physical part of it, I know you really care about. I shared some images and wrote things, but I always it's not just an image, it's not just what looks sexy or something like that. I really have to feel a connection with the image, and I feel you're just the same. So I was very, you know, happy. I kind of um, got me emotional too, and I I said the things I wanted to say, not really how I thought I would say. I'm not really satisfied with what I showed here, but I will keep it anyway because I tried. And that's what matters. I said the things, and this already this already makes huge difference, I guess. And yeah, bye bye.